Let's take a look at 53-man roster breakdown. This is going to be the defensive side of the ball first. And when you look at it, green, and this is from Jack Duffin, Orange and Brown Report, this is the depth chart roster. So the green is guys he considers locks, the yellow is bubbles. Who do you think is really fighting for a spot in that linebacker and defensive tackle room?
Everybody should be fighting for a spot in that defensive tackle room. I don't know what else you do there outside of Tomlinson. I really see a bunch of guys who might make the roster, might not. Ika's cool too. Like, he's gonna have his role there as a nose tackle. And then at linebacker, yeah, I would say Jacob Phillips probably fighting for a spot. Tony Fields probably fighting for a spot. I think those are going to be the guy, but it's really a free-for-all at defensive tackle.
All right, when we flip sides of the ball and we look at the offense, so the wide receiver room that's going to be really interesting. Who do you think survives in that room?
You know, it's always an interesting conversation when it comes to wide receivers, because wide receivers are players. There's always one wide receiver in camp that looks good, that everybody's like, oh my goodness, this guy might get playing time, he might start, and then they don't make the team, or they get on the practice squad 2 weeks later. So it's going to be kind of tough there. How many guys are they going to keep? We know they're keeping Cooper. We know they're keeping DPJ. We know they're keeping Moore, Tillman, Bell. They're going to have to keep Goodwin on the original 53 before they can designate him anywhere. So you're going to keep him in there. And then maybe one out of this group here, Woods, Grant, Schwartz, Darden. And as crazy as this sounds, it might be Anthony Schwartz out the one group, because they have too much invested in him, that might get back on the team after Goodwin gets put on non-football injury or injury reserve.
Yeah, a third-round pick, so that is certainly a possibility. They may try to sneak a guy like Watkins onto the practice squad. We'll see.